And Blake, both of those candidates rallying their bases tonight, telling their supporters, even if they have voted, to make sure that other people go vote tomorrow when the polls open in the morning, saying that this race is all about turnout. Wisconsin Supreme Court candidates campaigning across the state Monday night, hours ahead of Election Day. Susan Crawford with supporters in Madison.
I believe that our laws and Constitution exist to protect people. That's how I'm going to interpret them.
Brad Schimmel in Oconomowoc.
We can save our state and we can save our nation while we're at it.
Both candidates vying for your vote. Crawford is a former prosecutor, attorney, and current circuit court judge endorsed by former President Barack Obama. She says she has dedicated her life to upholding the law, protecting our Constitution, and improving public safety. Schimmel, the former Republican Attorney General endorsed by President Donald Trump, says he has dedicated his career to defending victims, supporting law enforcement, and ensuring that criminals are held accountable. As Election Day draws closer, controversy over Elon Musk giving away $2 million while campaigning for Schimmel.
Brad, aren't you concerned about the money in the race? Yeah, I'm concerned that my client, my opponent, has raised $26 million thanks to huge donations from George Soros, J.D. Pritzker, and Reid Hoffman, and others like that. Yeah, I'm very concerned about that. All they want to talk about, Elon Musk, Elon Musk, Elon Musk. How about that?
I'm encouraging voters to really think twice about those, the temptation to accept some of those financial offers. And obviously, we have secret ballots. People can vote their conscience when they're actually in casting their ballot. But I don't think that a rich man like Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, should be able to come into a state and try to buy an election and buy votes. I just think that's completely wrong.
Experts say results from the state Supreme Court race will depend heavily on spring Election Day turnout.
And so, Kristen, we were able to talk to Crawford tonight after she got off stage, but not Schimmel.
Schimmel left immediately after talking to his supporters. I ran after him to ask him a few questions. He didn't take any of those questions tonight, but his campaign did say that he will talk tomorrow morning. And of course, polls open for voters tomorrow morning at 7.